Yes, right. We are going to believe on that. Okay, thank you, Andrea. But I'm glad you are here, and everyone else, welcome today. Nelson, how are you today?
I'm great right now. And I'm, well, I feel a little bit tired, but I continue with the class.
Okay, yeah, thank you guys for being here today. Today we have a speaking class, okay? And as I said, every class will be different, okay? Last time during the speaking class, we worked in pairs and you were talking with your classmates and everything. But today it's going to be a little bit different. We are going to have a topic for this class. So let me share the screen. Did you like the song, guys? Yes, it's a very nice song. Okay, guys, and this is something that I love doing. I like sharing real material with you guys, and this is aligned to today's topic. Today's topic is, what do you do when you feel stressed? Okay, what do you do when you feel stressed? I'm going to start, guys, giving you some examples, okay? When I feel stressed, I do maybe these things. Number one, here, let me share with you. She's my cat, okay? Number one, I like reading, okay? That's my main source of happiness when I'm stressed, okay? So I like reading, so I read. Also, I spend time with my animals. I have 2 cats. So yes, I enjoy spending time with them. Also, sometimes I just go out of my house, okay? In the patio, I have many plants, flowers and everything. So I just go out, okay? I sit in the patio and I just breathe. I see the trees, and this is what I do. Also, I like drawing. Okay, I'm sharing here some of my drawings. And yeah, I like that. I think that creating new things is something that helps me to overcome when I feel stress. Okay, so those are some activities. And also one of my favorite activities is that I like listening to music. Okay, I love listening to music because I think that music is art. And then when I listen to music, I use all my senses to connect with that type of art. So this is something that I do. All right. So this is my example. You will have your chance to give your examples. What do you do when you feel stressed? That is the topic. Before, you will work along today, but before we do that, this is, guys, the material I have for you today. Alfredo, thank you, Alfredo, for turning on your camera. Please help me read this part in number 1, please.
If I be honest, I can't see the slides.
Guys, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
I could try to refresh the browser.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so thank you. Nicole, can you please help me read this and then number 1?
5 easy ways to unplug in daily life. Number 1, smell the flowers. Switch off the Wi-Fi. Physically leave your phone at home and get outside to smell the flowers.
Hey, how often do you do this, Andrea?
Anytime, never.
Never. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, guys, so here we have 5 ways to unplug in daily life. What is unplug? Like disconnect, okay? Disconnect, unplug yourself in daily life, okay? Good. So number one, smell the flowers. This is something that I do sometimes. And this is another important thing. Leave your phone outside, guys, or leave your phone in your room and then go outside for like 1 hour, 2 hours. You will feel that you have a lot of free time. Okay, good. Number two, Nelson, help me with number two.
Okay. Number two, relax and create. Do something creative or relaxing like drawing, painting, reading, even if it's just for 15 minutes.
Perfect. How often do you do this, Nelson?
Almost every weekend because it's the moment that I have more time for me.
Okay. Okay, so during weekdays, you don't do this.
Rarely.
Okay, rarely. Okay. Thank you. Okay, Daniel Murillo, help me with number three.
Number three, go low-tech. Choose low-tech gadgets. Take real photos with a vintage camera or wake up with a retro-style alarm clock.
What do you think about number three, Daniel?
I'm not sure, really.
Not sure. Okay. All right, that sounds good. An opinion in the class?
I think in this time it's difficult to practice this because all days are completely how can I say lleno or
You can say
invasivo, something like that. About technology. So it's very difficult to practice this because for me, in my case, all the day I use the computers, all the day, and phone also. So it's difficult.
it's very difficult to stay away from technology nowadays, right? Okay. Yes, I work with computers the whole day as well. I use my cell phone the whole day, but it's good. If you can try this, try it, guys. Okay. If you can purchase an antique alarm clock, that will feel very nice. Okay. Number four, a volunteer for number four.
Chat in real life. Take your text messages and chat offline and into real world and real conversations. Turn phones off.
Okay, what do you think about this, Brian?
Regarding to this, I think that is like taking your cell phone out of your life for some moments, because all the time along the day we are receiving chats, text messages. We need to be interacting with each other. However, I believe that it is important to have a time during the day taking your cell phone away from you so you can enjoy. And for example, if you're looking at the stars, if you are walking at the street, and there are some things that we are not appreciating because we are always looking at the cell phone.
Excellent. I totally agree with all you have said. That's my point of view. Yeah, guys, when was the last time you maybe saw the sky? When was the last time you did that? Or watch the sky? What is the difference between see and watch? Watch means the same as see, but with all your senses, okay? With your attention completely. You can see, and I learned this in a book. I was watching the world pass on my window. Watching. That means you are, what happens when you are watching a movie? Okay, this is all you are doing. Okay, you are not watching a movie. Maybe you are doing many other things, but that means that you are focusing your attention on that. So that is watch. And you can use this not only for screens, you can use this to watch everything if you are using your senses. Okay, so good participation, Brian. Thank you so much. Loved it. Okay, volunteer for number 5.
Treat yourself. Give yourself a fun treat after working hard. Unplug your Wi-Fi, go on live, grab a coffee, or see a show.
That's perfect. Okay, that's totally perfect. So tell me, Alfredo, what do you think about number 5?
I'm not great with this because, for example, in my case, when I'm stressed, I have a lot of mom in my skin, and one of the things that maybe uh, makes me feel better is to have a skincare. I think that it could be there that treat yourself.
Exactly. Okay, treat yourself. Give something to yourself. Okay, gift yourself something. All right. One day after a long day of work, it was Saturday, there was no traffic, and I said, hey, I worked so hard today. So what I will do is I will go to a coffee shop and I will get a good cup of coffee. Okay, doesn't matter the price. I will pay for that. And I went to El Salvador del Mundo. Have you seen the uh, Café Don Pedro is the one that is in the corner, right in front of the Salvador del Mundo. So nice. And I was alone, and all the other tables were full of people, but I was alone. And I felt super, super out of that word at that point. So that is good. Treat yourself, okay? Go shopping, whatever, but treat yourself. Okay, guys, so this is just for you to have ideas of what you can say. Now, we are going to do this. I'm going to give you 10 minutes. In these 10 minutes, guys, you have to use the technique that we have learned in the previous classes. What was the technique? The spider chart, okay? Because you don't have time to memorize. So just do the spider chart in your notebook, okay? Talk about 2 things that you do. Listening to music, okay? So write words, adjectives that you can use, reasons why you love listening to music, and yeah, you will have to speak for 1 or 2 minutes. It's okay, okay? But I want you to do that fluently, number 1. And I have a tip for you guys. This is a word that I love, regarding, okay? You can use this in 2 ways. Regarding this topic, or in regards to this, 2 things. But what you cannot say is regarding to this. It could be regarding this or in regards to this. Okay? Let me see the chat. Do we have to develop full ideas? Exactly, Maria. The same as I did. Okay, I talked about some activities that I do when I feel stressed. Okay, so you will have you will have to speak about 2. What do we do when we have free time, or what do you do when you feel stressed? Maybe in your break, at lunch, okay? Yes, what do you do when you feel stressed? Any question before we go to breakout rooms? No questions? Okay, so what we will do, guys, is we are going to do breakout rooms, okay? We are 15 students. So, okay, we are, yes, exactly. We are 16 students, okay? So you will be working alone, okay? In a breakout room. And in 10 minutes, we are going to be back and some of you will participate. Most of you or all of you, I hope. Ready, guys? Okay, let's go. Let's have a good time for 10 minutes. Prepare your presentation. Let's go. Join your rooms. Hello, Roberto.
I'm sorry. I leave the group. My mistake.
Okay, no problem. Can you join the group again or no? You have the option?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, I had issues with my connection.
Okay, not a problem. You still have the chance to join the group. You will work alone, okay?
Okay, I just got a question. It is necessary to do an I mean, do we have to do PowerPoint presentation or stuff like that?
No, no, just prepare the same idea. No PowerPoint presentation.
Okay, okay. Okay, nice. Thank you.
Okay.
are you gonna let me, because I'm, or
Room
work here?
16. No, I'm going to assign you to group 16. Not a
Okay,
problem. That's
thank you.
going to be only you. Let's go. Hello, Eduardo.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
Fine. I will assign you to room 12. You will be working alone, okay? Just prepare some ideas. We are about to finish that.
What is the
Oh,
el tema? I don't remember.
yeah. Were you restarting your PC? Yes, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, what you have to do, and let me just keep in this session. What we have to do is talk about two things that you do when you feel stressed. Okay? Tell me, what do you do when you feel stressed?
When I am driving in a traffic jam, or when I do overtime in my job.
Yeah, exactly. What do you do? When, example, you are stressed after a long day and you are stuck in traffic. What do you do? Do you listen to music?
I don't know how to say. I try in the middle of the cars because I ride a motorbike.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but this is more like when you are maybe at home and, well, you finally got home because the traffic was terrible and you feel still stressed, okay? So what do you do when you get home in that type of situations? Do you take a bath? Do you listen to music? Do you write something? I don't know.
Usually I play video games on my phone and
Oh.
try to relax.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. Okay, so basically this is what we will do, okay? We are going to talk about what we do. So in this case, if you haven't prepared that, that's fine, okay? That's fine. Listen to your classmates. They will have other ideas. Maybe we'll have new vocabulary. So we will wait for them. Only 1 minute, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Hey guys, how was it? Did you have enough time, guys, to prepare your speech?
Yes, yes, I think.
Okay, yeah, you could write some ideas, some adjectives, and then guide yourself with them. Okay, perfect. So guys, thank you so much for being back. We are going to wait for the rest. We still have some students missing, I guess. Okay, perfect. All right, guys, quickly, okay? 1 or 2 minutes, you have to talk about the activities that you do when you feel stress, okay? So let's start. Who wants to start, guys? Okay, Maria, perfect. Let's start, Maria. Everybody, and before you start, Maria, everybody, please pay attention, okay? Because this is a great way to learn. You will learn from your classmates, not from me, from your classmates. So pay attention. Okay, Maria, let's go.
Well, when I feel stressed, I usually listen to music and sometimes I do physical exercise. If I have enough time and there is enough food or supplies in the refrigerator or somewhere in the house, I may also try to prepare some things or some kind of food like pancakes, fried eggs, or hot chocolate if I have how to do it, if I have the ingredients to do it. But if I don't have like anything else to do, the first thing that comes to mind is music, because I'm a person who likes to let her imagination run wild when I listen to a melody that I enjoy a lot.
Okay. Okay, Maria, very good speech. Okay, I loved it. Okay, thank you, Maria. We are going to give like a general feedback at the end of the class because of the time. So who wants to go next?
Me.
Okay, Andrea, let's go.
Thank you. Okay. I think one of my favorite moments of the day is when I'm putting on my makeup before going to work. First, because I usually like putting on makeup. It's something I enjoy doing. And second, because it's time that allows me to listen to my favorite podcast. And those two activities, doing my makeup and listening to my podcast, gives me a lot of peace and quiet, and puts me in a good mood and starts my day off well and happy. And the second thing that I really enjoy doing when I feel sad or stressed, like every day, maybe, is cooking while I listen to music. I like to be alone in the kitchen, and it relaxes me a lot to cook for my family.
Hey, so nice. Thank you so much, Andrea. Very nicely prepared, okay? In 10 minutes, that is good.
What kind of podcast do you listen to?
It's in Spanish. Can I talk in Spanish?
Yep.
The podcast called Como si nadie escuchara.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay, interesting. Very good. Excellent. Yeah, that sounds pretty interesting. Okay, we are going to have some words about that later on. Thank you. Who goes next? Come on, guys, let's go. Because of the time, we have to be fast. One, let's go.
Hi, teacher. When I feel stressed, I usually go to the gym or play some sports like basketball or volleyball. But I think the first thing then I come to my mind is listen music, just relax, feel the rhythm, everything like the songs, the melody. So I think this that are the two things, the favorite things I do when I am stressed. Watch series, movies, just walk with my dog. Mm, I think that's all.
Okay, Juan, very good. Thank you. Many good ideas in your speech. I enjoyed it. Okay, thank you. Okay, next, guys. Okay, Roberto Alfredo Marroquín Guzmán. Let's go.
Good afternoon. Well, good night. Sorry.
Okay, good night. Good evening.
When I feel stressed, I like to bake some delicious meals because staying in the kitchen, it makes me calmer and it's a great stress living hobby for me, I guess. I like to go out with my friends or just walk outside of my house because I think makes me feel to relax. Do some exercise is always good for health. Uh, Also, I like to spend time with my family, like watch opera, a movie, or whatever they are watching at that moment. Because I think the point of view is to spend time with them, talk to them, laugh with them, and I think that is the most important thing for me, and that's the things I do when I feel that some stress in my life.
Okay, Roberto, thank you for your participation. That was awesome. Okay, Roberto, good job. All right, so who is next? Okay, let's go, Eduardo. Oh, Eduardo already did that with me because he didn't join any group, so he did that already. So let's see, Cesar. Hey guys, pay attention to Cesar, enjoy his speech, try to learn something, vocabulary, structures, linking words, many things you can learn. Let's go, Cesar.
Okay, when I feel stressed, sometimes I go for a walk to see the neighborhood. And other times I try to have a meeting with my friends to tell about what happened in his life. I feel that one way to forget the stress is to talk to other people. But when I'm home, sometimes I listen to music and I start to practice with my guitar. And sometimes I start to sing. I try to make my mind forget all the problems that surround me. That's it.
Okay, sounds pretty good. Thank you so much, Cesar, okay? Excellent, good job. Let's listen to Newman because Newman is falling asleep, okay?
Sorry. You saw it, you saw it. Okay. Let me think about it because I didn't like, I don't like usually to prepare like a speech because I had to maybe like trying to feel to sound naturally or maybe trying to make something, you know. So okay, when I am stressed, I usually go I usually work out. Yeah, definitely. Right now I'm in a goal. The goal is for 12 months, I mean a year, it's about calisthenic workout. So I need to be really focused about it because 4 times per week, I need to go to the gym actually. So and also I try sometimes to run because I usually run half marathons as I told you the last time, but I'm not doing anymore. But right now I want to follow and to keep doing it because it is important to have that kind of exercise to fit with the other ones. So I think that you have to have, you must consider to have a balance in life. So sometimes I went out or I go out with my friends to have to drink a little bit. I'm not a big drinker. I don't know how to call it. I don't usually get drunk. I mean, maybe in the past, but sometimes it is really useful. I mean, for me, it works. So I think every person has his own path or his own way to live or to deal with the stress. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Newman. Thank you so much. We are going to discuss some points later on, but super good job. Okay, let's listen to Carla Murillo. Welcome back to class.
Hello, good evening. Well, when I'm very stressful, I try to disconnect of the world. It's like take a break to myself. For example, drink coffee, go out with my pets or my friends, listening to music, and sometimes I play the piano or violin. Do exercise, sleep, because I am very introvert person. So I try to think about how can I a better person and social person. And also I like to paint or draw something. But my favorite action when I feel crestfallen is read books. And only that.
Okay, thank you so much.
I have a question. Crestfallen is correct?
What do you mean by that?
When I am, I don't know how to explain, but when I sad or depressed, for
You can
example.
use those two, sad, depressed, down as well, but write it in the chat exactly. And we are going to, guys, if you don't know that word, Maria sent it in the chat, okay? So you can write it down, okay? Just two different things, but that's good. Thank you, Maria.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
It's kind of blue as well. Blue is like more.
Yes.
Exactly. All right, very good. And then Miguel, please.
Good evening. Okay, when I have to free time, I like to see movies and sing or listen music. Another thing that I do when I have free time is clean my house because I don't have enough free time. When I feel stressed, I usually cook. I see many kitchen recipes and I like to try to do them or go to the some coffee. But I really like to do is go to the beach alone and spend time and think. For me, it's a good therapy. Also, sometimes I play soccer.
Okay, you said sing. Do you sing?
Yes, I sing in my church.
Oh, okay, nice. All right. Let's see. Let's go, Rene.
When I'm stressed or when I feel stressed, I like to also, as some of you, I like to listen to music. I like to listen to different genre of music like classic music, pop music, and rock music. Also, I like to sing the music when I'm when I feel the stress the most. And at night before going to sleep, I like to read different types of books like novels or history books, and that's it.
Novel or history books, okay? In English or in Spanish?
Both. The one I like to read in English is like North Mythology from Neil Gaiman. That's a nice book in English. And I like to read books from Lovecraft.
Okay, perfect. Okay, but now guys, remember, you have a book to read in this course, okay? Start reading it. Okay, Daniel Murillo, let's go.
Good evening. May I share my screen?
Let's go.
Tell me if you can see my screen.
Yes.
Well, when I feel stressed, I like to listen to music as other people say before, but I like to combine music with nature. So I like to let my mind wild when I'm listening to music because combining with nature, it calms me. It calms me down and it makes me at peace. So I feel very happy when I'm listening to music while seeing nature. Also, I like to take a long and hot shower because it helps me to my body. It helped me to relax and calm down. Also, I like to sing when I'm taking a shower, so it feels pretty amazing. Another activity that I do when I feel stressed is that I jog. I try to jog like around 1 hour, so I can empty my bad emotions and bad feelings, and I can shake them out of my body, and it helped me reconnect with my body in a deeper level. And another activity that I like to do a lot is play video games, because I am a competitive person, so it make me concentrate in when what I have in front of me. So yeah, that's it.
Good. Thank you so much, Daniel. And thank you for the presentation as well. Okay, excellent. So, Brian.
Good evening. First and foremost, I'm sorry, I prioritize self-care during my free time. Firstly, I set aside some quiet moments for meditation and reflection, allowing myself to find a inner peace and clarity. Secondly, I indulge in activities that help me to relax, like listening to soothing music and playing the piano. After taking care of myself, I love to explore new horizons through learning, for example. And next, I dive into online courses or educational videos that align with my interest and help me to acquire new skills. Moreover, I make sure to connect with my social circle. Additionally, I plan outings with friends, meeting up with friends, well, for coffee or organizing a family gathering. I love that. Spending quality time with the people who matter to me is important. Finally, I often plan day trips outside to explore new places or embarking on mini adventures.
Okay, outstanding, outstanding. Very good job, Brian. Okay, that sounded like a very prepared speech. I can sense the preparedness, so very good. Okay, so who is missing, guys? Diego Rivas, I think you are missing. Okay, who else is missing? Alfredo, right?
Cool, I try.
Oh, and Nelson, okay. Yes, let's go, Alfredo and then Nelson.
Well, if I feel so stressed, the first thing that I try to do is drink tea or drink coffee. Um, the last week I tried to drink the chamomile tea. I'm not sure if this the pronunciation of this. Well, other things that I like to do, the most of the time I spend time outdoors. I like to take a walk outside in the park or other natural setting. And the main reason of this is to feel in your skin the sunlight, the fresh air, to hear the sound of the nature that you can feel that you can feel better. Um, One of the things that I really love is to get plenty of sleep, because sleep is one of the important things of your body to feel healthy and health. Um, or if I have a spare time, I like to take a snap during the day, but although most of the time I have a sleeplessness. I have a sleeplessness. Other thing that I really love is to play video games. Although I'm almost always end up more stressed if I play badly. Um, I like to eat out with my friends, with my family, spend time with my dog because I have a dog. I think that it's all about me and what is the things that I do.
Perfect. So interesting, Alfredo. Thank you so much for sharing. Now, Nelson.
Okay. In the cases that I feel really stressful, well, as my partner said, the first thing that I do is listening to music. Well, if I'm really stressful, I prefer to listen an energetic song because in the moment that you're feeling not supposedly aggressive, but you're angry or a little bit mean, and something energetic gives you a little bit of relax. And there are moments that, well, a low song it's a good option. Well, the other thing that I like to do if I am at home is play my guitar because it's really relaxing when you are playing an instrument and you are really stressful. Well, the other thing that I like to do is just to eat something sweet with a cup of coffee. That relaxes me a lot. And well, something that I like to do is to go out and take a long walk because when you are in the same environment that you feel really upset, that you're feeling angry and stressful, it's better to take a little bit of time for yourself, and it's a great option to take a walk just for a few minutes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. So, yeah, walking outside, it's a good activity also to do. Thank you. Who is missing, guys? No one? Okay. So guys, first of all, congratulations to all of you. You did an amazing job. I'm so satisfied with your performance. Okay, I hope you are satisfied with your performance as well. You did an awesome job. Okay, let's just review some things. I was taking notes of your names that you participated, and also I was taking some notes. Okay, first, when in Andrea's participation, she was talking about doing two things at the same time. Okay, what's the past tense that we used to talk about two things that we were doing in the, and you did good, but what, just for like a note, what is the tense that we used to talk about two things happening at the same time? Or the structure? I was listening to music while I was cooking. But in this case, you were talking in present, so that is fine. But because you didn't come to class yesterday, this is just a heads up, okay? Good job. So usually, you used usually many times, and that is cool. You can, if you will use usually at least 2 times, you can say usually, and then you may say normally, okay? Which is the same. So you can use 2 different adverbs there. So also, when something singular makes you happy, make sure you will say, it makes me happy, instead of it make me happy. It makes me happy. Make that sound makes me happy, okay? One of my favorite activities is listen music. Is listening after the verb to be to music. Listen music, we will separate that with to. Listen to music, always, okay? Chat with my friends. You said, I like talking to my friends, and that is nice, but we learned today that chat is also used for a real interaction. Let's say a face-to-face interaction, okay? And I think Newman, you were looking for this word, improvise. Hey, I don't like to prepare my speech. I like improvising, okay? Yeah, so that is the word. Alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic person, but I can drink 1 or 2 beers, okay, to socialize. Otherwise, I don't speak. Okay, excellent. Family activities, okay? No, favorite activity, because someone says favorite actions, and that is understandable, but you may say favorite activities, okay, instead of actions. Go wild. I like this. Maria, she used, I like to let my mind go wild. And then Daniel used the same term, okay, go wild. So that is nice. Daniel maybe learned from Maria, or you, both of you, thought about the same thing. So that was so nice. I really love that. Set aside. Brian used this phrasal verb that I love. Set aside time for myself, okay? Apartar tiempo para mí. Set aside. That's cool. My inner peace. Inner, okay? Inner, okay? Inside of yourself. Inner peace. Mi paz. What's in Spanish? Interior. My inner peace, okay? I love that. Dive in, okay? That means you dive in the internet looking for something. That was cool as well. Nature. What's the pronunciation of nature? Nature, okay? Nature. Take a nap. That's a nice activity when you feel overwhelmed. Take a nap, okay? Take a breath. Excellent. In the, I don't understand what I put here. Oh, in the cases. Someone used in the cases. How do we upgrade this? In the cases I feel, yeah, maybe not in that way. You can say, whenever I feel stressed, okay? Cuando, instead of saying when I feel stressed, you can say whenever I feel stressed, and that's it. And that relaxes me. Remember, that is it. Third person. That relaxes me. Okay, that relaxes me a lot. Okay, guys, and those are some of the feedbacks that I could get. But guys, you did an awesome job. As I said, every class will be different. I like bringing variety of the classes. I hope you will learn in all the classes. Any final words or any question about anything?
Totally clear.
Okay, that sounds good, guys. So it was a pleasure to be here with you. Tomorrow we have a new grammar topic, okay? So yes, and today before we go to bed, I want to share with you this. Bonne nuit, that is good night in French. So now you know a word in French, okay? Bonne nuit, tout le monde, everyone, okay? See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Night.
Everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Good night.